So if you own a pool, one of the best things you can do and invest in to keep it as clean as possible so that you enjoy using it more is a pool cleaning robot of some type. And one of the easiest, in all reality, most heavily used robots that I use in my pool is a skimmer robot. A robot that literally floats on the surface like a boat and just gobbles up all the small debris off the surface of the water before it can sink to the bottom and become an even harder to deal with issue. That said, there are robots for that too. But in this case, this is Wybot's F1 skimmer robot. It literally does that. It's a battery-operated, solar-charged bot that floats around your pool and tries to get as much of the stuff off of the surface of the pool before it can make its way to the bottom of the pool. Now, of course, it's not going to get everything, and depending on the time of year and how much litter you do have land in your pool, this thing is pretty awesome. It'll gobble up and suck into its opening here as much as it possibly can. It doesn't run 24 hours a day. It runs through cycles. It does have a solar panel on the top to help charge it back up. But today, this is the guy we're talking about. So let's dig into it. Hey folks, welcome back to techgooch, and like I said, today we're talking about the Wybot F1. It's a solar charging battery operated robot that skims the surface of the pool. Now, there are multiple types of pool robots. There's pool robots that clean the bottom, the sides, the water line. This focuses on the surface of the water, and that's all it does. Just floats around your pool like a boat, tries to suck in as much of the debris as possible, and tries to keep it before, reaching the bottom of the pool, so you don't have to worry about cleaning the bottom as frequently. Or if you do have, in my case, I have other robots, you don't have to use them as frequently, or at least you can run them on a more eco-friendly or a more thorough cleaning charge than focusing on just the debris on the bottom of the pool. This thing is pretty cool too, because there's a lot of other advanced features of this. This connects to Bluetooth, but also Wi-Fi, so you can access this at any time from your phone. You can even remotely control this unit from the app. So if, for instance, you throw it in the water, hey, there's a specific thing, I wanted to get that first before it goes over, remote control it, send it over there, gobble it up, and then you can let it do its smart cleaning. So those are all modes that this thing has. It's pretty awesome. The other thing is, well, if you have maybe a kid, or one of your sons or daughters wants to play around with it, hand them the phone and say, hey, just drive the boat around. You could do that and make it as a little bit of a game to try to gobble up as much stuff as possible. It is kind of fun in that regard. But most people are going to use the automatic cleaning modes. It'll go around and clean for a little while, and then all of a sudden it'll stop. It'll just hang out. And this doesn't mean that the battery died. It's just done with its cleaning cycle for now, and then it'll use the solar panel to slowly recharge the battery back up, and then every so often it'll just kick back on and go around cleaning some more stuff up, and then pause for a little while, charge itself a little bit more, and that's how it does, day in, day out. You can leave this in the pool indefinitely, and it'll continue to do that as long as there's sun to recharge it, which is pretty cool. That said, you can also pull this out and charge it manually. So it does come with a wall charger. You can plug it in, charge it up to 100%, and then manually say just clean in the app. So it does have various modes that you can do. Now, I pretty much used it on smart cleaning mode, which allowed it to go, pause, and it worked quite well. Multiple times, the canister in here, which, let me get this out of the way. So inside the actual bot here, there's a canister that is sucking up all the stuff. Now you can see it's very wet because I literally just pulled it from my pool because it's been doing its job for the last several weeks now. And this fills up with various items, leaf, litter, things like that, bugs, whatever lands in your pool. And then there's a floating door right here in the front that keeps it from going back out into the pool. As it's driving, the actual impellers, the driving motors of the actual bot, the propellers to force it go, it actually pulls water through this canister to basically clean your pool. So that's how it works. It actually works quite wonderfully. So that's how it works. It actually works quite wonderfully, works quite well, gets a lot of stuff off the pool. But better to have me show you how it works and yeah, see it in action, and then we'll come back here to finish things up. So today I've got a pool that's got quite a bit of stuff on its surface. It's got a lot on its bottom too. That robot's doing its work to get the bottom of the pool, but we need a robot to get the surface of the water. That comes in the F1, so should be ready to go. I throw her in the pool here. Let her do her thing. That's a lot of stuff, a lot of debris. So I'm hoping that this cleans up the surface while the other robot, the C2, cleans the bottom. All right, so kicked her on and away she goes. Just gonna let it do its thing, clean as much as possible. Maybe get some, get that hose out of the way. That doesn't need to be there anymore. Yeah, if you can see, surface of my water is down a little bit, and that is 100% my fault. Yesterday, actually, 2 days ago, I left the check valve on the pump open, and she slowly leaked out overnight, and that's 100% on me. But we are at the end of our season, and so yesterday I was upset with myself, but same time, the water's still good. It's just low now. We're still within the pump. The intakes are low enough, but that's neither here nor there. Let's see what happens with getting this pool back to decent with the robots. Now, I did charge that inside overnight, so it's fully charged. So we're gonna go with that, but let it do its thing. So he's been going for about a half an hour now. Still cruising along. I do need to check the battery level. Let me do that quick. So like I said, it's been going for about a half hour. It's not receiving any sun because we're still in the shade from the trees. So no sun, so it's not charging at all. It's at 73% battery. It is connected to my Wi-Fi, so at least I can check the battery level at anywhere I am because it is connected. But that said, it's doing a pretty darn good job of getting the surface stuff. There is some stuff over here yet, but you know, letting it do its thing. It's only run for a half hour so far, so hopefully it's getting a whole bunch of good stuff in there, and yeah, I'm impressed so far. The only thing about this is that what I've noticed the last few days that I've used this guy, the solar panel isn't going to allow it to just run all day. This is something that it does that I find to be very ingenious. When it gets to the edge of the pool and it'll stay there, and you can see the stuff getting sucked in, it'll stay there for a minute or so, just grinding water through it. And so it's getting the stuff that's like right on the edge of the pool that it can't actually get to capture technically by scooping it. So it just uses the suction to get the stuff to suck in. And it's amazing how actually effective it is. It's kind of crazy. And of course, I don't have the pool pump on, so I'm not creating my own current other than the other robot that's in the pool doing its thing. But this is actually incredible on how well it actually grabs stuff from the edge of the pool while it does that. And it'll be there for a minute or two, just grinding away at it, and then eventually it'll back up and go to the next side. So there it was done doing its thing. Actually, it was like 5 seconds after I stopped recording, started backing up, and now it's going to a different spot in the pool, and it's going to do the same thing probably. It's actually an ingenious tactic. So now it's on the other side, and it's going to do the same thing. Oh, yep, there it goes. And yep, you can see those leaves being sucked in from the edge. That's awesome. So I was down here, I'm looking at it. It did have the blue glowing light a minute ago. Now it's off, sitting in the pool. And I checked on the battery. It's in the 60s, like 63 or 68%. And it stopped, so you can see it's glowing back there. Now, it is set on smart mode. So I'm wondering if it actually, it'll clean for a while and then stop. And then let itself pause for a while, because if I go to the app, it allows me to select start cleaning again. So it did stop. So it ran for a little while. So I think this is a tactic of it where it's going to slowly charge itself back up and then start cleaning again when the sun starts hitting the panel. So that's a huge bonus there, where, you know, it's going to clean for a while and then it's going to pause for a while and let it do its thing, and then it's going to start back up. Okay, so she's still sitting in the pool. It's actually been in the pool for about 5-6 hours now, and the wind blew a new branch into the pool, which added a whole bunch of more stuff to it. So I'm not going to hold that against it, but it's done pretty good. Everywhere else, Right now it's at 50% battery, but it's obviously in hold mode. So I'm just gonna let it sit and see what it does. So it looks at the window and it appears to be running on its own accord again. So I think what it does is it runs for a little while and then stops, pauses, lets the solar panels recharge it, and then it goes again. So it actually is a pretty neat design. And I really do like how it goes to the edge and sucks up all the stuff at the edge. That's pretty cool. So I figure right now would be a good time to stop it because it's by the edge. There we go. And take a peek at, oh yeah. Now, of course, this time of year is fall, so yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. Get the handle, eject the cartridge, and tons of stuff in there. Awesome. So yeah, does it work? Yeah, it works quite fantastically, actually. That's pretty awesome. Well, let's get this cleaned out and let it go on its merry way. Cartridge reinstalled. Kick it back on. Oh, let's see, that was red. Blue. Get that stuff that you haven't gotten yet. Go on, do your thing, man. Good job. So there you have it. That's the F1 in action. It's a pretty cool bot. It has a lot of cool features. Now, if you want to actually see this come out of the box, the setup of it, I do have a full setup video for this bot as well. So check that out on my Geek Smart channel. Links at the end of this video as well as in the description. I also did a set of videos on the Wybot C2 robot as well, which is the bottom and side cleaner. At the same time, I was doing this F1. So if you're interested in that guy, definitely stay tuned at the end of this video because I'll have a link to that as well as in the description to that. Now the F1 retails at $3.99. Right now you can get it for $2.99. At least that's the price currently on Amazon. I'm gonna have links in the description to Wybot's site directly as well as to Amazon. It's an affiliate link, and if you're interested in purchasing or checking it out, if nothing else, click on that link there. All those links will be down there. Check it out. Now, in all reality, all seriousness, Skimmer robots are worth their weight. They make cleaning the pool a substantially easier job than if you just rely on cleaning the bottom of the pool alone. Also, it keeps the really fine stuff that kind of sits on the surface and just hangs out on the surface or just kind of floats really low in the water. It reduces those substantially because it's capturing it before it can soak in enough water to land to the bottom or just float in the water. It's grabbing as much stuff as it possibly can. I love surface cleaning robots, and I'll never actually own a pool without one. So take that for what it's worth, but I highly recommend checking it out. If you have any questions, let me know. You can head over to techgooch.com to get a hold of me directly. Otherwise, you can obviously post a link below, and if I see it or if other viewers see it, I'm sure somebody will gladly reach out. So that is the F1. Pretty awesome. I love robots, and Wybot, it's great. This one, to be honest, hand in hand with the C2 is a pretty good combination. So check those out. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll catch you back here on techgooch for another future video review. Hope to see you soon.